Hi, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to the 230th episode of Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom for this upcoming week of October 12th through October the 18th, 2025. My name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International bestseller, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. And this book is the prequel to my first #1 Amazon International bestseller, Behind One True Home, Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness, lest us not forget my other book, Angels of Faith, a children's book for all ages, which shares the knowledge that we are divine and we are eternal, and we do not die. So if you're interested in any of those books, please go to my website, or they can all be found on Amazon. Those two novels in print, Kindle, and also in audiobook form for those who like to listen to audiobooks, and they are available on Audible. So I'd like to thank everyone who has liked and shared and subscribed to my Claire Candy Hoff YouTube channel. It's absolutely free to be a subscriber, and when you do subscribe, you will get notification when I upload new videos. Also, I'd like to thank those people who have made donations. Several people who have made donations for my birthday this week. And if you missed out, I celebrate my birthday month. So you can still send in gifts for my birthday, or my free content, or the inspiration, or anything else, because I've left my PayPal link in the description box down below with all of my contact details to my remarkable business of 22 years, which is Angel Healing House. Go to www.angelhealinghouse.com. Now, speaking about my wonderful services, I have a special on at the moment, and it goes through October 22nd, and this is for my amazing emotion code sessions, how we go into your ancestral, your generational line, to see if there are any hidden trapped emotions which are sabotaging your happiness, your finances, your health, and steering the ship of your life without even you knowing about it. Those emotion code sessions are usually $144, but they're now discounted to October 22nd to only $122. So please phone Angel Healing House to get in on that special offer if you're interested, and that number is 831-277-3716, and that's Eastern Standard Time. Now, here on Walk-In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, we sometimes pull runes. We do pull tarot cards and oracle cards, but we always look first into the astrological heavens to see what planetary and celestial energies are affecting the collective. And for my birthday, which was on October the 7th this week, among other presents, I received the end of a very, very difficult eclipse season and a super full moon in the sign of Aries. It's no wonder that those of us who experienced a very difficult past month, especially with our relationships, will be doing a hallelujah dance to see the ending of this eclipse season. This harvest full supermoon, because of its close proximity to the Earth, appeared brighter and larger than usual. And for many, after the release of an emotional, draining eclipse season, this full moon's intensive, powerful light is burning away any negativity from our lives, cleansing our emotional, mental, and physical health, and bringing in energetic renewal. Now, things that were stuck or uncertain can now have the ability to land in our lives, as many will experience balance as well as clarity in areas such as their relationships and finances, their health, and much more. Now, actually, the full moon on the 7th was the first in a series of 3 powerful supermoons in a row, and it marks the entering of a 2-month energetic portal that ends on the final supermoon on December the 4th. Now, over the next 2 months, these supermoons will guide, or in some cases, give us a push and push us towards that movement and that manifestation and that momentum that we need. These supermoons will mark a definite shift where endings clear space for new beginnings that align with our deepest wishes because they herald our greatest breakthrough. And we're very much under the energies of yesterday's 1010 October 10th portal. The number 10, well, it carries the energy of new beginnings associated with number 1, and also a completion energy, which is associated with the 0. The number 10 is a symbol of mastery and transformation, holding the vibration of completion, but a completion with confidence and strength. When 10 is repeated as 1010, it provides an energetic mirror that reflects endings and beginnings that are happening simultaneously. By blessing and giving thanks to everything that brought us to this very moment, including that very difficult eclipse season that we just went through, we not only find closure, but these blessings clear the pathway for our brand new path to appear. Now, this honoring our former path releases all that once weighed us down and replaces it with opportunities that match our hearts, that when we stop holding on to those people and things that are past their use-by dates, we then invite destiny to move in unimpeded. People are so afraid of endings, but it is important to remember that with every completion, we plant seeds for a new growth. Our trust at this time is vastly important, even if we don't know yet what that new beginning looks like, because trust clears the energy field and becomes a magnet to attract abundance, expansion, love, and peace. The collective's heightened energies at this time, their elevated frequencies, have now reached a pivotal point in which they have given permission to allow themselves to be carried toward an absolutely magical future. Now, upcoming on October the 13th, we have the planet of beauty, Venus, entering my sign Libra, one of our favorite places. Venus loves her self-worth and what she needs to do to feel balanced and centered. The energies of Libra are making sure that this balance is restored through fair and just exchanges. They provide a win-win situation for all. Libra's superpower is her clear intuition, which is such a gift in today's world where many just follow trends on social media without using much discernment. At this time, Venus, who also rules over our finances, helps to fuel our values and elevates what may have been merely far-off dreams and raises them sky high to the perfect vantage point for us to clearly see how to achieve them now. With Venus and Libra working in our favor, many will find in the coming weeks that we will be drawn to making decisions that are embedded in our most profound values and that are aligned with the highest goal and the highest ambition of our soul. Then, coming in on October the 14th, we have Pluto, which has been retrograde since May the 5th, turning direct in the sign of Aquarius. Now, Pluto represents death and rebirth, personal growth. Many times this means for us to confront what is deeply hidden inside of us to overcome challenges. Like the light of those pesky eclipses revealed, what still needed to be addressed, whatever is hidden, needs to come up now in order to be confronted in order to be embraced so that we can either make peace with it, find closure, transmute and transcend it, or we can actually choose to keep it hidden away and trapped, holding us in a repetitive cycle of sabotaging ourselves, sabotaging our wishes, our intentions, and our dreams. And many of these hidden, trapped emotions are so, as I said, deeply embedded in our generational, in our ancestral line, that we have no idea why we keep compromising our heart's desires and derailing our dreams. That is why my emotion code sessions are so effective, because I work with the client's higher self to show me exactly what the trapped emotions are and where they are hiding, to finally address them, eradicate them, transmute them into unconditional love and forgiveness, and clear them once and for all from the generational line. Now, my angelic family, who I am part of as Angel Ariel, we are known as the Posse of Angels. The Posse of Angels is now sharing that many in the collective spent the first half of October trying to get over, making sense of, and recuperate from the eclipse fallout. Fortunately for many, with each passing day, they've managed to regain their equilibrium and balance, and thanks to good old Libra's balancing act of energies, and they've felt lighter and more liberated, more free. In the second half of the month, the Posse of Angels is seen now. Whew, they're doing a jig. They're kicking up their heels and they're celebrating new, fresh beginnings, bringing in a new, fresh perspective on life. They are shifting and sharing that for many, this might mean a fresh new opportunity in career or business. And for further insights, when I asked which oracle deck, and I have many of them, to go to, they sent me once again to this absolutely magical deck, the Shaman's Dream. Beautiful deck. And the first card that came out for us is this one, the Garden of Eden. Oh my gosh, how delicious does that look with all those beautiful purple flowers. Is that a hummingbird? Of course, it's a hummingbird. It just looks so delicious. Feel into the energies of that card. It's serene, it's tranquil. This is the confirmation that after that, again, tumultuous eclipse season, many in the collective are battle weary and have needed rejuvenation. We've needed regeneration. The greatest salve, medicine, or healing at this time is to go out in nature, go within to find our peace again. Isn't that beautiful? Allow yourself to be intoxicated by and immersed in Mother Nature's unconditionally loving, non-judgmental energies at this time. Now, in this Garden of Venus, there is a pond, and the Posse of Angels is asking us to look into a similar body of water, or even to a sink or tub filled with water, to show us the reflection of who we have become now. Do we choose to wear the countenance of disappointment or resentment, bitterness over what others said or did over the past month? Or we have the choice. Do we choose to see it as another chance for us to gain wisdom from our experience and to not take on the illusions, or in some case, delusions of others? This Garden of Venus allows us to see beauty in whatever we see reflected back to us now, for she does not want for us to get caught in a downward spiral, an eddy spiraling in an endless cycle of self-loathing, blame, or victimhood. Each one of us must enter this Garden of Venus. We must enter it alone to be restored, rejuvenated, and renewed. For it's not for us to know, not for us to show anyone their own reflection, just as we are brave to do so, they must be brave enough to look into their own reflective waters and own their words and own their actions. So this has been our time, specifically, as the Posse of Angels said, in the first half of the month, to really regain and regenerate after that eclipse season. Beautiful card. It is a 25. It's a number 7. I always say number 7s, as I was born on the 7th, is doing the work of the divine. Now, let's go to our next card. Our next card is this one. Once we do this, once we regenerate, and once we renew ourselves, in rides number 30, number 3. The number of creation and miracles is the horseman. It's heralding in change. He's charging in, da, 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 and he's bringing in, and he's spreading good news. While in the current regenerative phase, this card is asking us to declare, feel, and embody the arrival of the new and better you. Own and proclaim to yourselves that you have risen from the realm of the seemingly dead, for many have experienced a death, a rebirth, as our old former selves no longer exist, having awoken from a dreadful slumber, and are back on the world stage to be seen, to be perceived, to be heard, and to finally be noticed. The Posse of Angels is saying that it's showtime. And if you have only gotten tepid reviews before and have gone, for the most part, totally unnoticed, the Posse of Angels wish to say that this is not the same rodeo, but now the world will open its arms to you as you share your positive, uplifting light. How beautiful. This horseman now heralds for many a time to ride off into a new adventure, a new horizon, and a soul-fulfilling time. Many in the collective can feel this momentum building, building, building. The next and final card in this story is the card 57, Unmarked Trail, and it's the card of revelation. Now, its message is an unprecedented experience, a discovery, or of course, a revelation. In other words, the Posse of Angels is saying that many of us are about to embark on this sacred journey via a route that has not been identified yet. And even though it may come in a totally unexpected way, nevertheless, it's still a sacred endeavor. And being sacred, we are being advised to keep our quest private. Don't go around blabbing it all over the place, for there are many out there that may not wish you well. They don't wish for you to succeed. That time will come later. But when we're called to step onto this unmarked trail, excuse me, it is because our hearts have drawn it in, because we are more than ready to answer the quest, to answer the call. Oh, and the Posse of Angels is asking us, please, it'll be very beneficial if you pack light for this trip. Only take your essential beliefs that we know to be tried and true, and that we can trust under any circumstances. And when we are called, we can then boldly step onto this sacred journey, because the universe has our back. Otherwise, we wouldn't be offered this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful messages there. Then they directed me to a new deck of mine. This is the Diana Cooper Dragon Oracle. I'm having so much fun doing readings with these cards. And this one came out, Gold and Silver Violet Dragon. And it says, transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace, and it's time for transmutation, magic, and healing. What did we say before? Offer your services under grace. Beautiful energies there. This is a confirmation of our Venus, Garden of Venus card with its rest and renewal. The dragon is confirming that it's time to let go of any aspects of our life again, past its use by date or that no longer serves us. The violet on this card reminds me of the violet flame of Saint Germain that helps us transmute old energy. Sense or feel this violet flame etherically burning up the old and replacing it with new, joyful possibilities that come to you at a higher frequency. Now, why would we do this? Because during eclipse season, many in the collectives leveled up to a higher dimensional frequency, a higher timeline. Maybe you feel like you've shifted into a higher timeline. Now, along with Ascended Master Saint Germain, this transmutation work can also be assisted by the Archangel Zadkiel, who will help us to illuminate our energies and to step into a higher frequency of miracles and magic, synchronicities, and amazing serendipitous moments. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay. Lastly, let's go to our powerful Kali Oracle cards. And this one jumped out for us. And I hope I pronounce it properly. It's Dhumavati. Dhumavati. And it says, certain endings are unavoidable. We spoke about completion, endings into new beginnings. They are necessary precursors to radical reinvention. And that's what we're doing now. We are transmuting into not anything new, but we've taken off every layer of anything that was hiding our divine eternal natures. Any disappointment, any defeat or loss, and the negative repercussions of such experiences will not limit your future happiness, but are opening up yet unrecognized pathways for fulfillment. Your trust must be unconditional at this time, and later you shall see that everything has worked out for its absolute best. What a beautiful completion to this reading. I hope that's been helpful for you. Remember that Walk-in Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom airs every week on Saturdays. And if you become a subscriber to the Claire Candy Huff YouTube channel, you will receive notification when I upload these new videos. Also, do remember the emotion code sessions, which are discounted now. Only until October 22nd, till the end of October 22nd. They are normally $144, but we can look there. But now they are discounted down to $122, where we look into your when I say we, myself, the posse of angels, and your higher self. We look into your ancestral generational line to see if there are any hidden trapped emotions that are stopping the flow of your wealth, stopping the flow of love, stopping the flow of your health, stopping the flow of your self-worth, stopping your intentions and wishes and dreams from coming true. And we find them, we address them, we transmute them into unconditional love and forgiveness, and we liberate and free that ancestral line so that you can create heaven on earth for yourself. Please do go to Angel Healing House, and actually, it's best if you phone 831-277-3716 Eastern Standard Time for more information or to book those discounted readings or any of my other services like your own intuitive counseling and also angel tarot readings. So go out, everyone, and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. And I'm wishing you love, as always, angel blessings, and I look so forward to speaking with you again next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.